minus 5, minus 4, minus 3, minus 2, X minus 1. Fire.
Lights out, everybody. The creaking door.
Dimension X.
Inner Sanctum Mystery.
X minus 1.
Dark fantasy.
Hello everyone, welcome to Sci-Fi and Horror, brought to you by Dwayne Old Time Radio. Sci-Fi and Horror features some of the best programs from the golden age of radio, including X-1, Orbiter X, Dimension X, it's a lot of X's, Lights Out, Ray Bradbury, Dark Fantasy, and many, many more. Before we start today's sci-fi and horror thriller, if you enjoy what I'm doing, let me ask you to subscribe to my channel. Subscribing is 100% free, and you will receive notifications on new posts. Lastly, if you have a moment, please write a short 1 or 2 sentence review or give a rating on your preferred podcast service. A positive review or rating would help me out a lot. And now, on to the show. Ray Bradbury ends the month. We have 2 episodes from Mr. Bradbury. The first one is the series is titled World Security Workshop. The play is titled The Meadow, and it aired January 2nd, 1947. Then we have a short story from Mr. Bradbury. This one, the series is titled Nelson Olmsted's Short Stories, and the play is titled The Night. And that one aired August 20th, 1947.
These are the words of Socrates. When you are asked your country, never reply, I am an Athenian, or I am a Corinthian, but I am a citizen of the universe. This is the World Security Workshop, presented by the American Broadcasting Company and Americans United for World Government Incorporated. These prize-winning radio plays are written by men and women all over the nation to help Americans understand the way ahead to lasting peace and to offer evidence that all peoples can, in truth, become citizens of the universe. Tonight, the World Security Workshop presents the 8th in a series of original scripts selected in a nationwide competition. The Meadow by Ray Bradbury. The world lay in partial ruin. London had been torn down during the day. Port Said was destroyed. The nails were being pulled out of San Francisco. Glasgow was no more. It was gone, as they say, forever. Here comes the old man. He walks along the road toward the ruins. He is the night watchman. He unlocks the gate in the barbed wire fence and looks in. There in the moonlight lie London and Moscow and New York. There in the moonlight lie Port Said and Johannesburg and Dublin and Stockholm and Provincetown and Clearwater, Kansas. Just this afternoon it happened. The old man saw it happen. He was there. He saw the car drive up outside the barbed wire fence. And he saw the men in that car. The fat, bald men with the rich cigars and the loud sport coats and the new riding breeches and the riding crops in their hands.
There it is, gentlemen. Look at it. It's a mess.
It sure is, Mr. Douglas.
Yes, sir. It'll have to go, all of it. It'll have to go.
You're right, Mr. Douglas. It sure will.
What good is it? It's no good anymore. Look what the weather's done to it.
Well, it's pretty bad, all right.
Yes, we might save Paris. I don't know.
Yes, it's not in quite such bad shape, Mr. Douglas.
That's right. But on the other hand, look what the rain's done. That's Hollywood for you.
Let us continue.
Waste.
Sure, that's Hollywood for you, Mr. Douglas.
Tear it down. Tear it all down. Clear it out.
April is
You can
here,
use that land. It's worth money now.
and we're going to start
Send the
April with
cool records
CBS
in this
Radio
afternoon and
Workshop.
get 'em started.
2 episodes. The 14th episode, The Record Collectors, April 27th, 1956, and then the 15th episode, The Toledo War,
Now
May
it is
4th,
night.
1956.
The old man stands inside the gate,
Exploring Tomorrow
It
is
is
here for the
quiet,
week.
except
One
for the
episode.
wind.
The
He
14th
remembers
episode,
the car
Made
driving
in
off,
a
shining
Vac,
in the sun.
a.k.a. Fair Fight.
He remembers what happened this same
Man,
afternoon when the
AKA.
record came and London
Is
fell.
that real? Is that real? Is that real?
And New York came down in heaped ruins. And the whole world shook as town after town after town was destroyed.
Made in the Back, a.k.a. Fair Fight, Made in the Back, a.k.a.
The
Fair
night
Fight.
watchman stands within the barbed wire
Pioneered
fence.
March
He
12,
carries a tool chest
1958.
in one ancient, wrinkled hand. In his other hand,
Macabre
he carries a
is
lunchbox.
the series for the week.
Now he
One
walks
episode, The
forward slowly
Crystalline
along the ruined street.
Man. The
In
7th
one
episode,
moment he is in Baghdad,
January 1st,
and beggars
1962.
loll in wondrous filth, and women with sapphire eyes give veiled smiles
Sci-Fi and
from
Horror
high,
welcomes
slim
The
windows.
Creaking Door
But
in
it
their
is
episode
all
titled
clockwork,
Don't Take
paper
My
mache,
Blood.
painted canvas.
Can't find any exact
Props
dates
all
for
lettered
The
with the
Creaking Door,
name
but The Creaking Door
of the
aired.
studio.
First,
There
it was
is nothing
produced in
behind
South
any of the
Africa,
buildings,
and it
Frank.
aired from 1964
Nothing
to 1965.
The old man now puts down his lunchbox and tool
Ray
chest.
Bradbury is here, so
Out
that
of the
means the month
chest
is
he
coming
takes
to an end.
a hammer and some nails.
With
He is standing in the ruins of London.
the series,
He looks about
Radio
amid the
City
ruin
House,
until he finds a
the
few
story,
good strong
the
boards and some
the
canvas.
date,
And he
October
takes the nails in his
16th,
blunt
1949.
fingers, and they are single-headed nails.
That's it.
And he begins to
That's all we
put
got.
London
That's all we
back
got. That's all we
together
got,
again.
baby.
Hammering, hammering, board by board, wall by wall.
Hey there! Hey there, you! Hey, night watchman. Hey, what's your name?
Smith? Name's Smith.
Okay, Smith. Now, what's the idea?
Who are you?
Young. I'm foreman of the working gang.
You mean tearing all this down? That's done enough for one day. Why aren't you home bragging about it?
There was some machinery over on the Singapore set. I had to check. Just what do you think you're doing there, Smith?
What does it look like I'm doing?
Hey, what's the big idea?
You just run on, young man. You just run on, let me be. What I do is my business.
You're putting it all up again. We tear it down and you put it up. You crazy?
Maybe I am. Somebody has to put it up again.
What'd you say your name was?
Thomas M. Smith.
Smith. Thomas M. Okay, there.
Writing my name down, are you?
Now, look, Pop, I don't want any trouble. I do my work, you do yours. But I can't have you messing things up, see? I'm turning you in to Mr. Douglas.
Turn around. Call him up. I want to talk to him. He's the crazy one. Call him up. Ask him to come see me.
Are you kidding? Douglas don't see nobody. Sure, I'll call him. Sure. Hey, wait a minute. What kind of nails are you using there? Single heads. Now, cut that, Pop. I'll have a devil of a time tomorrow trying to pull them out.
You can't put the world together with double-headed nails. They're too easy to yank out. You got to use the single-headed nails and hammer them way in like this.
I'll give you one more chance, Pop. Quit putting things back together, and I'll play ball with you.
Young man, I was here long before you were born. I was here when all this was only a meadow. And there was a wind that set the meadow running in waves. Empty meadow. For more than 20 years I watched it grow until it was all the world together. I lived here with it. I lived nice. This is the real world. That world out there beyond the fence is where I spend some time. I got a little room on a little street, and I see headlines, read about wars and strange, bad people, but here I have the whole world together, and it's peace. I've been walking through the cities of this world 25 years. Any night I feel like it, I have a 1 o'clock snack at a bar on the Champs-Élysées. I can get me some fine amontillado share at a sidewalk cafe in Madrid if I want. Well, it's me and the gargoyles high up there. You see them? On top Notre Dame. We turn over great state matters and reach big political decisions.
Pop, I'm not interested.
Now you come and tear it all down and leave only that world out there, that wrong world beyond the fence. You tear all this down, there's no peace anymore anywhere. You and your wreck are so proud of your wrecking. Pulling down towns and cities and the whole lands.
Well, a guy's got to live. I got a wife and kids.
That's what they all say. They got wives and kids, and they go on pulling apart and tearing down and killing. They had orders. Somebody told them. They got to do it.
Shut up, Pop. Give me that hammer.
No.
I'm tired of listening to you gaff. Now, hand it over.
Don't you come near me.
You think I'm scared of an old fool like you?
Don't you come any closer now.
Oh, you crazy old coot.
I warn you, stop. This hammer's good for more than nails. I'm warning you. You keep their hands off of me.
You're insane. I'm going to call the little white wagon for you, mister. Yes, sir, I'm calling the little white wagon. We'll have some cops over from the main studio before the night's over. They'll take you along in a straitjacket. Why, you might be a murderer or a firebug. Or you might burn this whole place up.
Oh, I wouldn't have hurt one piece of it.
If you weren't so old... Oh, okay, Pop. You just wait right there till I come back with the cops.
I'm not going anywhere. I'll be right here building.
Yeah, that's right, Pop. Build. Go ahead and build. Build your darn fool head off.
Oh, it's no use. It's no use. I can't put it all back up before they come to take me away. I need help. I need so much help I don't know what to do. There's nothing I can do. Well, I'll make my last rounds. One last good look. Say goodbye to everybody. Everybody. I'm crazy. They say I'm crazy anyway. I'll start my walk. Shadows all around, all through the world. Shadows of all kinds and sizes. Shadows of buildings. Shadows of people. Oh, I don't look right at them. If I look at them, they go away. They just disappear. No, I just walk. Down the middle of Piccadilly Circus. There's the Rue de la Paix, Fifth Avenue. And I don't look right or left. And all around me in doorways and windows, my friends. My very good friends. The Russians sing to the music of their balalaikas. Spanish gypsies sitting around the campfire. Shadows and people and voices. Just the wind? No, they're here. They've been here all these years. And tomorrow, they won't be here.
Outside the barbed wire gate stands the enemy. Outside the gate is a small black police car from the studio itself, 3 miles away in the town. The old night watchman stands transfixed. He looks to left and right. He does not know which way to run. There is no place to hide. None of the buildings are solid. There is no direction to go except up. The old man climbs the ladder.
It won't catch me. It won't catch me, not where I'm going.
Now the gate is thrown open, and the enemy is in sight.
There he goes. There he goes. There's the night watchman.
The glaring lights of the police car shine in upon the cities of the Meadow, the world. They reveal the stark canvas set pieces of Manhattan, Chicago, and Chungking in one bright instant. The light shines on the imitation stone towers of Notre Dame Cathedral. If you look closely, you can see a tiny figure climbing up the ladders and walking along the catwalks of Notre Dame. Climbing and climbing. Up to safety the old man climbs, up where the wind is.
Don't catch me up here.
Come down from there, you.
Okay, Smith. Come on down. Come on now.
I won't come down.
Save yourself a lot of trouble, Smith. Come on.
No. Go get your big producer. See if he can make me come down.
All right, if you won't come down, we'll come up after you.
You try to come up that ladder and I'll drop one of these wooden gargoyles down on you.
We know how you feel, Smith. Hard luck. We know. Losing your job because they're shutting down this place.
You know nothing. Listen, you want to know how to get me down out of here?
Sure.
Get Mr. Douglas over here.
What?
Get Mr. Douglas over here.
Oh, we can't do that. Mr. Douglas is a busy man.
Get him over here before you can stop me. I'll burn this whole place down.
Well?
I know this place better than you. I can get around. You get Douglas over here.
Well, okay. But you'll land up in jail. Come on, Jim.
I knew that'd get him moving. Now, I'll just take this match and light my cigar.
There he is, Mr. Douglas, up on top of the Notre Dame set over there.
What's he want with me? Hey there, you. What do you want with me? Hey, up there. Come on up. I want to have a talk with you.
Don't do it, Mr. Douglas. He's crazy.
Bring a gun with you if you want to. I just want a little talk with you.
Don't do it, Mr. Douglas.
Don't tell me what to do. I'm going up.
Well, take my gun then, Mr. Douglas. Do that much at least.
All right, give it to me. Let's get this over with. Party I'm supposed to be at in an hour.
Yes, sir.
I don't want that set burned down or anything. Material's too scarce. We're going to break up that set and use it over at the other lot. It's worth money.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm on my way. All right, Smith, climb up here. But remember, I've got a gun. I'm not afraid of your gun. I won't move. Don't be afraid of me, neither. I'm all right. I wouldn't put money on that. Mr. Douglas, did you ever read that story about the man who traveled in the future 200 years from now? He found that everybody in that world of the future was insane. Yes, everybody was insane. And since everybody was insane, they didn't know they were insane. They all acted alike. And so they thought themselves normal. And since our hero was the only sane one among them, he was abnormal. He was insane. To them, at least. Yes, Mr. Douglas, insanity is relative. It all depends on who has who locked in what cage. Now, look, I didn't climb up here to listen to you talk all night. Get on with it. What do you want? I want to talk with the Creator. That's you, Mr. Douglas. Me? Yes, that's you. You're sort of a god. You created all this. You came here one day and struck the earth with a magical checkbook and clapped your hands and said, "Let there be Paris." And there was Paris, streets, bistros, flowers, and all. You were a god, creating. You clapped your hands again, you cried, let there be Constantinople, and there it was. You clapped your hands 1,000 times, and each time you created something new. Now you think you can just clap your hands once more, and it'll all fall down into ruins. But, Mr. Douglas, it's not as easy as that.
I own 58% of the stock in this studio.
Did you ever think, Mr. Douglas, to come here late some night and climb up and look and see what a wonderful world you created? Did you ever wonder if it might not be a good idea for you to sit up here with me and my friends and have a cup of Amontillado sherry with me? All right, so the Amontillado smells and looks and tastes like coffee. Imagination, Mr. Creator, imagination. But no, you never came around. You never climbed up. There's always a party somewhere else. And now, very late, without asking us, you want to destroy it all. You may own 58% of the studio stock, but you don't own them.
Them. Now, who in thunder is them?
It's hard to put in words. People who live here.
There are no people here.
Oh, yes, there are. There are so many pictures made here in all the years. Extras moved in the streets, in costumes. They talked a lot of languages. They smoked cigarettes, and meerschaums, and Persian hookahs even. Dancing girls danced. They glittered. Women with veils smiled from the high windows. Soldiers marched. Little children played. Knights in armor fought. There were tea shops. People sipped tea in them and dropped their H's. Gongs were beaten. Viking ships sailed the sea.
Look, it's cold up here.
And after the extras went, and the men with the cameras and equipment and microphones all walked away, the gates were closed. But somehow, something of all those thousands of people remained. The things they had been, or pretended to be, or stayed on. The foreign languages, the costumes, the things they did, things they thought, their manners, their religions, the sights of far places, the smells, the salt wind of the sea. It's all here tonight, if you listen. You heard. You did hear, didn't you? By golly, you did. I see it in your face.
Well, if I say so myself, I've got a good imagination. You know, you should have been a writer. Well, you ready to come down now?
You sound a little more polite.
Well, I don't know why I should. You've ruined a good evening for me.
Did I? It hasn't been bad, has it? A bit different, I should say. Stimulating, perhaps.
You know, you're a strange old man. I can't figure you, and I wish I could somehow.
Don't tell me I've got you thinking. You're not as excited as you were.
Well, after you've lived in Hollywood long enough, you meet all kinds. And besides, I've never been up here before. But what I really would like to know is why you should worry about all this junk. What's it to you?
I'll show you what it is to me. As I said before, you came here years ago, clapped your hands, and 20, 50, 100 cities appeared. Then you added 80 different nations in there, and 500 other people and religions and political setups inside the barbed wire fence.
And there was trouble.
But the trouble died out. You know why? Because you got Boston joined to Trinidad, and part of Trinidad poking out of Lisbon. Part of Lisbon leaning on Alexandria, and Alexandria tacked onto Shanghai. And a lot of little pegs and nails between, like Chattanooga, Oshkosh, and Oslo, and Sweetwater, and Soissons, and Beirut, and Bombay, and Port Arthur. You shot a man in New York. He stumbled forward and dropped dead in Athens. You take a political bribe in Chicago, and somebody in London goes to jail. You hang a Negro man in Alabama, and the people of Hungary have to bury him. The dead Jews of Poland clutter the streets of Sydney and Portland and Tokyo. You push a knife into a man's stomach in Berlin, and it comes out the back of a man in Memphis. It's all so close, so very close. That's why we have peace here. Or else a crowd there's got to be peace and nothing to be left. One fire would destroy all of us, no matter who started it. So all of the people, the memories, whatever you want to call them, that are here, have settled down. And this is their world. A good world. And tomorrow, you're destroying.
Yes. Let's see. Well, shall we go down now?
Yes, I'm ready to go if you are. You go down first, Mr. Douglas. I know you don't trust me. I don't blame you. You go on down. I'll follow you. Here we are. What are you going to do now?
Well, I hadn't thought. Go to that party, I suppose.
Will it be fun?
Yes, sure it'll be fun. You going to start building again?
Yes, sir. It won't hurt anything. It's not destructive, is it?
No, I guess I can't object to that. You don't give up easily, do you?
Would you if you were the last builder and everybody else is a wrecker?
Well, I think I know how you feel. Well, maybe I'll see you again, Smith.
No, it won't. I won't be here. This all won't be here. If you come back again, it'll be too late.
Yes, I forgot. Well, it's 9:30. I can't stand here jabbering all night.
No. No, you can't, can you?
Now, don't look at me that way. What do you want me to do?
A simple thing.
What?
Leave all this standing. Leave these cities up.
I can't do that.
And why not?
Blasted, I just can't. Business reasons. It has to go.
A man with a really good mind for business could think up a profitable reason for it to stay.
Well, you make me sound like a heel.
That's for you to decide.
Well, my car's waiting. How do I get out of here? This way?
Hey, watch it. The building's falling. Here, this way. Jump. You all right?
Yes. Oh, thanks. You probably saved my life.
Oh, hardly that. Those are only papier-mâché bricks. They might have been cut a little.
Well, nevertheless, thanks. What building was that fell?
It was a Norman village tower, built in 1925. Don't go near the rest of it now. It might collapse.
Oh, I'll be careful. I could push this whole thing, this whole building over with one hand.
But you wouldn't want to do that.
Oh, wouldn't I? Why not? Why should I care? What's one French house, more or less, huh?
Here, I'll show you. Walk around to the other side of the houses.
All right.
There's the sign on this other side.
First National Bank, Melontown, Illinois. One side of French Tower, on the other, the First National Bank. Bank. Tower. Bank and tower.
Still want to push the French Tower down, Mr. Douglas?
Huh?
I said you still want
Don't
to...
bother me. I'm thinking. What's this over here?
A Chinese pagoda.
And inside it?
The log cabin where Lincoln was born.
And here?
St. Patrick's Church, New York.
And inside it?
The Russian Orthodox Church in Rostov.
What's this?
That's the door of a council on the Rhine.
And inside?
Kansas City soda
And
fountain.
here? And here? And over there? And here? What's this? What's that? And over there? What's this? And that? That? Smith.
Yes, sir?
Have a cigarette.
Thanks.
You, got your hammer?
Yes, sir?
And nails?
Yes, sir.
Put all this together again.
What did you say?
You heard me. Nail it all back up. Give it a coat of paint if you need to, but nail it all back up. You know, Smith, I think I understand what you meant when you said a man with a really good imagination could think a way up to leave all this up and still make a profit. I know a darn good way.
You're not just fooling an old man, are you?
With a $3 million investment, I'm not fooling. It'll make a beautiful film, Smith, a beautiful film. We'll make it all here, inside the fence. We'll show it all. We'll photograph all this 10 ways from Christmas. We've got a story. You gave it to me. It's your idea. We'll put some writers to work on it, good writers. get a title for it. Something like the title of Wilkie's book. One World. Something like that. And when we finish the picture, we'll take it out and show it to the people everywhere in the world, and they'll like it. They've got to like it. They can't pass it up. It's too important. Smith, you'll be technical director on the film. Yes, Smith, you've got yourself a new job, and so have I. In the meantime, use your hammer. Well, I'll see you tomorrow, Smith. We'll talk some more. Uh-huh. You know, it is cold.
Like a drink, Mr. Douglas?
Yes, don't mind if I do. Some of that, what did you call it?
Amontillado 1876.
Amontillado 1876. Let's have some of that, huh? Thanks. Well, Smith, here's to you.
Here's to you, sir.
Hey, that is good.
It might taste like coffee, but I tell you, it's the finest Amontillado sherry ever bottled.
Yes, you can say that again. Well, I've got to be going. Shake, Smith. Say, be careful with that cigarette. Huh? You, want to burn down the whole darn world?
Burn Sure, I'll be careful.
So long, Smith. I'm really late for that party.
So long, Mr. Douglas. So long.
You have heard The Meadow by Ray Bradbury. This has been the 8th in a series of 13 broadcasts of the World Security Workshop.
It was Christian Bovey who said, "There is great beauty in going through life without anxiety or fear. Half our fears are baseless, the other half discreditable." Hello, this is Nelson Olmsted. Recently in my reading, I came across a book of short stories that I thought was exceptionally original. It was entitled Dark Carnival, and the author is Ray Bradbury. Today, I'd like to bring you what, in my opinion, is one of the best stories from this collection. It's a powerful tale written, you may be surprised to discover, about yourself, and it's entitled The Night. You are a child in a small town. You are, to be exact, 8 years old, and it's growing late at night. Late for you, accustomed to bedding in at 9 or 9:30. Once in a while, perhaps, begging Mom or Dad to let you stay up later to hear Sam and Henry on that strange radio that's popular in this year of 1927. But most of the time, you're in bed and snug at this time of night. It's a warm summer evening. You and your mother are all alone at home in the warm darkness of summer. Finally, just before it's time for Mrs. Singer to close her store, Mother tells you, "Run and get a pint of ice cream, and be sure she packs it tight." You ask if you can get a scoop of chocolate ice cream on top because you don't like vanilla, and Mother agrees. You clutch the money and run barefooted over the warm evening cement sidewalk under the apple trees and oak trees toward the store. The town is so quiet and far off. You can only hear the crickets sounding in the spaces beyond the hot indigo trees that hold back the stars. And when you get back with the ice cream, you find Mom still ironing. She looks hot and irritated, but she smiles just the same. "When will Dad be home from the lodge meeting?" "Oh, about 11:30 or 12, Mother replies. She takes the ice cream to the kitchen, divides it, giving you your special portion of chocolate. She dishes out some for herself, and the rest is put away for Skipper and your father when they come. Skipper is your brother. He is your older brother. He's 12 and healthy, and he is allowed to stay up later than you. Not much later, but enough to make him feel it's worthwhile having been born first. He's over on the other side of town this evening to a game of kick the can, and soon he'll come clomping home, smelling of sweat and green grass on his knees where he fell, and smelling very much in all ways like Skipper, which is natural. You sit enjoying the ice cream. You're at the core of the deep, quiet summer night. Your mother and yourself, and the night all around this small house on this small street. You both sit there listening to the summer silence. The dark is pressed down by every window and door. There is no sound because the radio needs a new battery. And you've played all the Knickerbocker Quartet records, and Al Jolson, and 2 Black Crow records to exhaustion. So, you just sit on the hardwood floor by the door and look out into the dark, pressing your nose against the screen until the flesh of its tip is molded into small, dark squares. I wonder where your brother is, Mother says after a while. He should be home by now. It's almost 9:30. He'll be here, you say, knowing very well that he will be. Well, Mom sits down a moment, then stands up, goes to the door, and calls. You listen to her calling and calling. Skipper! Skipper! Over and over. Her calling goes out into the summer, warm dark, and never comes back. The echoes pay no attention. Skipper! And as you sit on the floor, a coldness that is not ice cream and not winter and not a part of summer's heat goes through you. You notice Mom's eyes sliding, blinking, the way she stands undecided and is nervous. All of these things. She opens the screen door. Stepping out into the night, she walks down the steps and down the front sidewalk under the lilac bush. You listen to her moving feet. She calls again. Silence. The screen door opens and Mother says, "Come on, Shorts. We'll take a walk." "Where to?" "Just down the block. Come on. You better put on your shoes, though. You'll catch cold." No, I'll be all right." You take her hand. Together you walk down St. James Street. You smell lilacs in blossom, fallen apples lying crushed and odorous in the deep grass. Underfoot, the concrete is still warm, and the crickets are sounding louder against the darkening dark. You reach the corner, turn, and walk toward the ravine. "I wish your father was home," says Mother. Her large hand tightens around your small one. "Just wait till I get that boy. I'll spank him within an inch of his life." A razor strap hangs in the kitchen for this, but you doubt Mother will carry out her promise. Now you walk another block and are standing by the holy black silhouette of the German Baptist church. In back of the church, 100 yards away, the ravine begins. You can smell it. It's a dark sewer, rotten foliage, thick green odor. It's a wide ravine that cuts and twists across the town, a jungle by day, a place to let alone at night, Mother has often declared. You are only 8 years old. You know little of death, fear, or dread. Death is the waxen effigy in the coffin when you were 6, and Grandfather passed away, looking like a great fallen vulture in his casket, silent, withdrawn. No more to tell you how to be a good boy. No more to comment succinctly on politics. Death is your little sister one morning, when you awaken at the age of 7, look into her crib, and see her staring up at you with a blind, blue, fixed and frozen stare, until the men came in with a small wicker basket to take her away. Death is when you stand by her high chair 4 weeks later and suddenly realize she will never be in it again, laughing and crying and making you jealous of her because she was born. That is death. But this is more than death. This is the ravine. Here and now, down there in that pit of jungle blackness, is suddenly all the evil you will ever know, evil you will never understand. Down there, in the huddled shadow, among thick trees and trailed vines, lives the odor of decay. Here, at this spot, civilization ceases, reason ends, and a universal evil takes over. You realize you're alone, you and your mother. Her hand trembles. Her hand trembles. Why? Your belief in your private world is shattered. Is she, too, doubtful? But she is bigger and stronger, more intelligent than yourself, isn't she? Does she, too, feel that intangible menace, that groping out of darkness, that crouching below? The essential impact of life's loneliness crushes your beginning to tremble body. Mother is alone, too. She can't look to the sanctity of marriage, the protection of her family's love. She can't look to the United States Constitution or the city police. She can't look anywhere in this very instant save into her heart. And there she'll find nothing but uncontrollable repugnance and a will to fear. In this instant, it is an individual problem seeking an individual solution. You must accept being alone and work on from there. You swallow hard, cling to her. Mother advances down the path into the primeval jungle. Your voice trembles. Mom, Skip's all right. Skip's all right. He's all right. Mother's voice is strained, high. He always comes through here. I tell him not to, but those darn kids, they come through here anyway. Some night he'll come through and never come out again. Never come out again. That could mean anything. Tramps, criminals, darkness, accident. Most of all, death. Alone in the universe. There are 1 million small towns like this all over the world, each as dark, as lonely, each as removed, as full of shuddering and wonder. Oh, the vast, swelling loneliness of them, the secret, damp ravines of them. Life is a horror lived in them at night, when at all sides sanity, marriage, children, happiness is threatened by an ogre called death. Mother raises her voice into the dark. Skip! Skipper! Skip! Skipper! Suddenly, both of you realize that there's something wrong. Something very wrong. You listen intently and realize what it is. The crickets have stopped chirping. Silence is complete. Never in your life a silence like this one so utterly complete. Why should the crickets cease? Why? What reason? They have never stopped before, not ever. Unless something is going to happen. It's as if the whole ravine is tensing, bunching together its black fibers, drawing in power from all about sleeping countrysides for miles and miles. In 10 seconds now, something will happen. Something will happen. The crickets keep their truce. The stars are so low you can almost brush the tinsel. There are swarms of them, hot and sharp, growing, the silence, growing, the tenseness. Oh, it's so dark, so far away from everything. And then, way off across the ravine, okay, Mom. Coming, Mother. And again, hi, Mom. Coming, Mom. And then the quick scuttering of tennis shoes padding down through the pit of the ravine as 3 kids come dashing and giggling. Your brother Skipper, Chuck Redmond, and Augie Bartz running and giggling. The stars suck up like stung antennae of 10 million snails. The crickets sing. The darkness pulls back, startled, shocked, angry. Pulls back, losing its appetite at being so rudely interrupted as it prepared to feed. As the darkness retreats like a wave on a shore, 3 kids pile out of it, laughing. Hi, Mom. Hi, Shorts. Hey. It smells like Skipper, all right. Sweat and grass and his oiled leather baseball glove. Young man, you're going to get a licking, declares Mother. She puts away her fear instantly. You know she will never tell anybody of it, ever. It will be in her heart, though, for all time, as it's in your heart for all time. You walk home to bed in the late summer night. You're glad Skipper's alive, very glad. For a moment you thought, far off in the dim, moonlit country, a train goes rushing along, and it whistles like a lost metal thing, nameless and running. You go to bed, shivering beside your brother, listening to that train whistle. and thinking of a cousin who lived way out in the country. A cousin who died of pneumonia late at night years and years ago. You smell the sweat of Skip beside you. It's magic. You stop trembling. You hear footsteps outside the house on the sidewalk as Mother's turning out the lights. A man clears his throat in a way you recognize. Mom says, "That's your father." It is.
You have just heard Ray Bradbury's short story, The Night, as told by Nelson Olmsted. And now a closing word.
Well, this story is included, as I said, in Ray Bradbury's excellent collection of short stories, Dark Carnival. Bradbury is one of our new writers in this country, and in my opinion, one of the most original. The music today was arranged and played by Lou Webb. This is Nelson Olmsted saying goodbye and good reading.
Nelson Olmsted has presented another great short story from the world of literature. This is NBC, the National Broadcasting Company.
Thank you for listening. If you enjoy what I'm doing, I ask you to please subscribe to my channel or channels. Well, hope you enjoyed, and until next time, stay safe, wish you well, peace.